Hey Taurus, how are you? My name is Josie and welcome to my channel. These are your messages for December of 2018. I called to my beautiful spiritual team and I asked that you please assist me with Taurian energy for their highest good and the highest good of everyone involved. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I see people dancing like on a stage with the feathers, like the show dancers in Vegas. Somebody going to Vegas? Who's going to Vegas? You planning a Vegas trip? All right, Taurus, you got the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person, right? Then you got the Eight of Pentacles. That's talking about abundance for you, okay? So there is some stability and abundance coming all the way up in your life. Good. Yes. Victory, right? I feel like you are overcoming debt, overcoming obstacles, overcoming having to deal with the Two of Pentacles. I feel like the Two of Pentacles is moving toward your past and no longer sitting in your present. And because you've successfully balanced out a situation, now you're getting to experience, you know, some of the things that you were not able to experience before. One second here. I'm going to try to push y'all back further to make sure that the camera stops blinking at me and things like that. I'm trying with y'all. I promise. Promise. I don't know why. Don't ask. I don't even know. Oh. Every time on somebody's video, I say that I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing. And then I realize I had 2 ounces of coffee. And that's why I'm all kind of special. Coffee for me takes about an hour to kick in. And then I get really fun. All right. All right, Spirit. Taurus, yep, victory. Like I said, you are dealing with the Six of Wands. I hear, okay, Taurus, I hear the sentence, she didn't tell him. Either somebody didn't tell somebody that they were pregnant, or somebody didn't tell somebody that, somebody didn't tell somebody that something that they should have told them. It's a secret that's kind of detrimental. You know what I mean? There's the healing. Yep. So there's victory when it comes to healing, because maybe you are having talks about things that you didn't say, because you were worried about how this person would take it, how this person would react, right? But you're victorious in that conversation, meaning that it's not the disaster that you thought it would be. Okay? So there is some healing there. Awesome! Alrighty. We've got the Five of Swords for some of you. That is all about mental conflict. That is all about my heart feels one way, but my mind is telling me something ain't right. But I really want this. I have this burning desire. Taurus, understand the difference between having a desire for a vision and having a desire for the actual reality of the situation. Sometimes we can want something so badly because we've made all of this stuff up in our head about how it could be that we ignore how it actually is. Okay? That's very important, Taurus. As patient as you are, sometimes that vision was not meant to actually, happen. Sometimes the vision just looks different and you're needing to accept that vision looking different. It doesn't mean you can't have what you want. It just means what you want has its own expression and can't be tailored down to every little detail. So take what you're getting or move on to whatever else, something else. You know what I mean? Taurus, December 2018. Taurus. Taurus. You got the teacher. You got Gemini energy, but more so the teacher energy. I hear philosophy. Taurus, if there are some of you who thought that you were above education, whether it be in a structured facility type education like a college or school, or whether it be just, going to church to Bible study or spiritual teachings. If you thought you were above education, understand, you don't have to be in a building to learn. Life is probably teaching you a lot of stuff right now. So even if you thought that you knew everything, for some odd reason, somebody thought that they just knew it, that they knew this, they knew that, and they just feel like they know. Well, you're going to go through that part of spiritual awakening where you think you know everything, and then you have this epiphany that you know nothing at all, because that's the norm. You see what I mean? It's a cycle that just happens over and over again. You gather all of this information, you have all of this experience, and you're like, yes, I'm just wise. I just know. I just this, I just that. And then you wake up one day and you're like, I don't know squat. It's that humbling feeling. It's that, okay, we're back at 0 point. So we're on a new journey and we have a new set of learning to do now. Do you see what I mean? It's not a bad thing at all. This is normal for like people on a spiritual path, especially, but everybody goes through it. It's just that some of us don't have the awareness of what it is. You see what I mean? So you may perceive it to be a negative situation. You may have people coming at you, telling you about yourself and how you think you know everything and you don't. But again, that is part of that energy. You're seeing things that you didn't see before. People are telling you about yourself, not because they don't like you or don't love you. They're tired of you being that way. They're tired of you putting that energy out. And they're, because you may be one of those people. Don't take offense, because I don't know you. You may be one of those people that needs to make somebody feel small in order to feel big. In order for you to feel secure, you got to make somebody feel insecure. You see what I mean? And you're getting a lesson. You're getting a lesson when it comes to that. So there's a mirror up to you, Taurus. Resistance and energy block. Somebody can't have their way, so guess what? Nobody has their way. This reading went from workable to inworkable. Like brick wall, bam. And I think it's funny how the timeline went too, because we went from talking about neutral stuff to talking about really pinpointed stuff, and then now there's this brick wall. So that's telling me, Taurians, that you're dealing with an energy where you're cool as long as nobody's coming for you, because now when somebody comes for you, you're like, nope, I don't hear it. Like, some of y'all don't want to hear the truth. Some of y'all don't want to accept the truth. Some of y'all are resistant to transformation, but that's all right though. Can I clarify this energy block? This is what's going to happen when you become resistant to transformation. You're going to repeat the same patterns. Bam. You're going to be stuck in the same loop with the same unhappiness, with the same mental conflict. You see what I mean? Strength and vitality is what you're going to need to stop these patterns and stop this resistance. Okay? You have that energy at hand, but it's up to you to decide if you want to use it, if you want to take the help, if you want to accept the constructive criticism and actually look at yourself with an ounce of truth, because that sun card is shining a light on you and you don't like it because that blockage is dark. You're in the dark, but that's usually where you find the light. You wouldn't ever need to find anything if we didn't have darkness. You see what I mean? There would be no discoveries. But use that light to your advantage so you can stop with these patterns, the same thing over and over again, and then becoming the martyr. No. All right, some of you Taurians are definitely going to need to be out in nature as much as you can. Bringing plants into your home will be helpful. Spending more time with your children, redecorating your home, and some of you are actually talking about moving, okay? That is coming up for December. Got people talking to me. Dum, dum, dum. Amethyst and garnet are coming up for you, Taurus. Those crystals could be helpful for you in December. Yes, yes, yes. I see somebody doing dishes, but I don't know what that really means. Maybe you're doing too much and you're needing to allow the other people in your household to become more independent, right? If you are afraid to give certain tasks to maybe your younger children, as long as you take the time out to supervise them, they will learn and they will soon be able to do it without being supervised, okay? What's going on when it comes to money for Taurians? Taurians. Dum, dum, dum. Okay, so you got the Page of Wands, okay? And then you got intuition. So there's a lot of creative energy here. When it comes to Taurians who want more money in their life, you're going to have to actually believe that you can have it, first of all. That's what the High Priestess is telling you. You're going to have to believe that you can have it outside of the normal means that you're used to getting money. You have to believe that money can fall out of the sky. Not everything has to be worked for, even though it's good to work hard for what you want. Sometimes that work doesn't look the way that you want it to look. You see what I mean? Sometimes when Spirit is telling you you got to work hard to get what you want, it doesn't mean that you have to actually do more work at your job or go do more school. Sometimes it means working hard on your self-care, working hard on being creative and being able to express yourself and your own self-development. You see what I mean? There is victory there. So some of you who have been struggling financially will have some kind of pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. There is light at the end of the tunnel, okay? Remember, these are December energies. Where some of you did not have options, now you have options, okay? Where you felt like you didn't know what you were going to do and there was not one solution around, now you're going to start to see your options, okay? So that's good. That's good. I see a whole bunch of small victories for Taurians. So just because these victories are small doesn't mean that they're any less significant than big victories. Take them and be just as grateful for them so you can bring the big victories in, okay? Don't be all up in your ego, still mad even after you got a little bit of help, but you didn't get all the help that you wanted or whatever. Like, don't do that, because then you're going to slow down that trickle. The trickle's not going to turn into a stream. You see what I mean? Be grateful for every little thing you have, you get, don't get into that whole, after I did this, after I did all of that, I deserve this. That sense of entitlement needs to be like, bye-bye. Seriously. No. That's martyrdom. It's not, nobody owes you anything, honey. And again, this energy could be coming to you or from you, right? But somebody is really entitled, and no, that's not how it works. No. I have an attitude because I do not like that kind of energy at all. Getting on your case. But I love y'all though. You know what I mean? What I say, in my opinion, does not matter. You're going to continue to do you, and that's what I love about what I do. I'm okay with that as well. You're not sitting here next to me, functioning with me side by side, right? All right. Those are the messages that I have for Taurians for December 2018. I thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.